Welcome back to Quake 4, where action never stops. That is a tactical Strog. This is what Kane was turned into, and they are the primary enemy from here on on. Until the very end of the game. This is the railgun. This is the most underwhelming and crappy railgun I can think of off the top of my head. It's bad. But then again, so am I. So who am I to judge the railgun? Luckily, the game lets you skip cutscenes. I'm not sure if it lets you skip them the first time around, right as you start, but it definitely lets you skip them when you die. Spicy. Now, the tactical Strog, they can be armed with the machine gun, with the hyper blaster, with the shotgun, and with the railgun. For now, most of them will be armed with shotguns. Later in the game, many will also be armed with the hyper blasters. And when that happens, the hyper blaster is going to become the main weapon, because they will be the main source of ammo. And as I say that, I am trying to distract you from the fact that I'm completely panicking and have no idea what I'm doing, trying to jump onto things that cannot be jumped, turning my back to these Strogs, somehow living. But it's okay, we're fine, this is fine. No, this is still not happening. In some locations it might be possible to do some sort of a like glitchy crouch jump thing, and that's used in speedruns, but I cannot do that. I've tried, I can't. Okay, so why is the railgun bad? Well, for one thing, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Even on lower difficulties it doesn't do a lot of damage, but on general it's especially apparent because the tactical Strog, they take 2 of these shots and the game is gonna be throwing a lot of them at you. And secondly, it's really hard to hit things with it. It might be something to do with hitboxes rather than the railgun itself, but still, these things don't really mesh too well. And as a result, half the time you think you were supposed to hit, you end up missing. And since this is a railgun, it takes a while to reload between shots, as a railgun should. But everything else about it doesn't work. Also, you have to reload it after 3 shots. That's just, no, that's unacceptable. Okay, now here this is not exact. I was about to say that this was not a hard encounter, but I completely forgot about this. Apart from that little hiccup, this is not a difficult encounter. However, I will be trying to save up my health, because I will need it later for more dangerous enemies. So this is gonna take a while, because I'm going to do this very conservatively. Very conservatively. Now, if they weren't shooting from 2 directions, I would have been able to go guns a-blazing with a shotgun, but If I do that, I start going after one of them and the other will shoot me in the back, so I've got to do this if I want to not spend most of my health on this. Okay, we're getting there. Damn you. Well, that was fun. The fun never stops in Quake 4. Na 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 na. You might be wondering how you should do this, because I don't remember how I did this the previous times I played this, because this was a while back, but I definitely wasn't blowing up. Okay, so taking it head on doesn't work either. There's got to be a better way. Do you know what changed? I sure don't. Did the second shot miss, but did the first one hit? Did it not hit? I have no idea. Also, a railgun that doesn't hit the weakest, that doesn't kill the weakest enemy in one hit. Also, until we get the upgrade for the railgun, it's not going to pierce through the enemies. So whenever you hit, the beam stops. So in these corridors, even it will not be that great of a railgun or of a weapon. Of course, I say that, but the reality is that even when we get the upgrade and when it gets the capacity to pierce things, never, despite the fact that the game is a corridor shooter, almost never will you be in a situation where you will be able to take advantage of this, simply because nothing will ever line up properly for railgun shots. Yes, the familiar exercise of reload everything and then quick save. Oh shit, I forgot you. That took an entire magazine. By the way, the game this was correctly pointed out in the comments, the game calls machine gun magazines clips. I am not a gun nut, but even I know that that is not the correct way to say these things. I'm supposed to be understand Strog, but I don't know what Bastakina means. I think these are just random noises that never got replaced with any language, with actual English language for For the act of transforming the protagonist into Strogg. Yeah, I'm not wasting ammo for that. Now, it might think... I mean, it might look like we're... It might look like we're out of ammo, but... not really. I keep failing to succeed. Case in point. Okay, this is where I'm getting a little bit turned around, because I wanted to collect that health, and I could not remember where it was. Anything here? No. Anything there? No. This might be the auxiliary skywalk access. Also, auxiliary is a hard word to say. I die to one railgun shot. I don't kill that thing in any amount of railgun shots. Grenade launcher, as always, saves the day. Throughout the entire game, there will be two weapons that keep just saving your ass time and again. These are the grenade launcher and the upgraded nail gun, which we do not yet have. These torsos are stupid. The in-game explanation for this is that they provide bioelectricity for the Strogg facilities. Anyone who knows what bioelectricity is knows that it happens to be a form of electricity, and that bioelectricity is not the thing that you power other things with. So this makes no sense from any kind of physics thing perspective. Yeah, die. This here is a long staircase down, and this is a little bit of a gauntlet, because the game is gonna throw a lot of tactical Strogg at me, or at you if you were playing this. And if you just go guns a-blazing, they will shoot you down, because you will die in... From here you die in one shotgun shot. Well, in one point-blank shotgun shot, but still you die in one shot. And they will get that shot off on you. They will. So you gotta be smarter about that. While this does not provide for a fun watching experience, I believe, this is what must be done in order for me to survive, and I've actually contemplated for some time just lowering the difficulty for for these obnoxious stages, but it cannot be done, unlike other games, or some other games, so this is where we are at. Oh, it hit something. So as you can see, when you are going just hand to hand, a shotgun to shotgun with these guys, only if it's one-on-one. If it's one-on-one, you can succeed by dancing around them and continuously firing. I will get better at it. Well, this is what we quick save for. I will get better at it by the late game. We're not in late game yet, we're in the middle of the game. But it's only really feasible when you are one-on-one, because if there's a second one, don't do that, you will die. And that seems to be all that we could collect here. Let's proceed. Yes, health, give me health. That was embarrassing. But even more embarrassing is the fact that it's been 3 railgun hits and this thing is still alive. 4, so it's 4 shots. Great. 1 railgun shot is approximately as powerful as 1 rocket. Whatever these hearts, these pumping organic things are for.
Biochemical fluidic transfer station 3 has been breached.
So welcome to the biochemical fluid transfer station 3. It's a giant ass stomach. What is it with these Tech 4 games that like these organic things, like big ass hearts and stomachs and random tissue things? What is the purpose of this? Oh, now it has been zapped.
Warning, pulmonary system failure. Drainage malfunction. Critical fluctuation detected at battle levels. Investigate transfer station.
No, you shall not fix anything, even if it's unclear what you're fixing. No, they just keep spawning. Or not. There, the Strog are permanently crippled. And this is the entrance. There was a staircase there, but I mean a ladder there, but who uses ladders? So this is it for now. Next is the most disgusting part of the game. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Goodbye.